He's an Aries. Then he don't want to listen. It's like, oh, okay. Assalamu alaikum, my nigga. Assalamu alaikum. Let's see. Three minutes.
Really, 2.
2?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Do this on Facebook.
Turn your ringers off.
Oh no. Yeah.
I hate that. That's so.
What they do
I
on
don't even take
Facebook?
it seriously.
Hey, so show, no. Show me which I throw my man.
Oh, okay, hold on a second, Keith.
Just let me ask Ron
What's going on, because it takes 2 to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams.
Reason and accountability.
The voice of reason.
Yay! What is up? Hey, do I have what? Somebody's music is on. Okay, that's somebody's cell phone. What's happening? Your brother Zoe Williams is back in the building. The voice of reason. It's Monday. Today's topic is a needed topic, much needed topic. Why? Because this time of year could be hella difficult. Am I lying?
No, not at all.
This is not an easy time of year. There's a lot of people out there lonely, struggling.
Yeah,
you know, broke, trying to deal, trying to get their kids some toys. May have to get them from, some other situation. God damn.
Sugar daddy.
Ooh-wee. Today's a tough topic. Oh, somebody just hit us with $20. Reggie, Indiana 76. This Candyland, nigga.
Thank you, Reggie.
Happy holidays, Zoe and the VOR family. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is how I'm able to purchase my equipment and all types of other things that are necessary to maintain the quality of said endeavor. You underdig? Y'all got to continue to support it. Good looking, Reggie. Sierra King, obviously from across the pond, donated a little earlier ago some euro.
Thank you, girl, for that.
We appreciate it.
Across the pond.
Really quickly, I'm mailing out a bunch of copies tomorrow, like 15 copies. Okay. I found another 20 copies in my back seat in a box that was covered by the remaining t-shirts. I only got like 4 or 5 t-shirts, and they're all 3X, 4X. So I don't anticipate on moving those, but I was cleaning out my car, found another 20 copies of this. So if I can get, like I said last week, and nobody did it, I think I got 2. I said, if I can get 10 people to go to my website right now, IamZoeWilliams.com, and order your copy of The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. All right? The book is fire. Thanks, Nicholas Jones. The book is fire. I can't wait until Vonda reads it, because she's going to tell me the truth. She's going to be like, what? Damn. Yeah, I took off from the free throw with a blindfold on. It was quite ridiculous.
I'm glad you wrote that book. There's so many people out there that really need help getting out of toxic relationships. Sometimes they don't even know they're in them.
Exactly. So if you want a copy, I'm asking that 10 people, there's more than 10 people in here right now. I'm asking that 10 people go to the website right now, IamZoeWilliams.com, and order your copy of The Relationship Dismount. Also, I'm already over here juiced. I done had 2 of them. Total Package Energy. They support the show as well. I got bottles behind me in my bag. I fell off. I should have pulled them out so I could display them, but just know they're empty because I use them. The brother sent me another, 10 cases of them.
You won't be out.
Nah, I ain't gonna be out for a long time. TotalPackageEnergy.com. Get there right now. Support Black-owned business with a high-quality product that is inexpensive.
And all natural.
Total Package Energy. Get there right now. 323-230-4610 is the hotline number. I expect to hear from people tonight. Also, Android Home. 25% off. It's Christmas time. for those who are in the holiday spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas time. Go to Android Omme, Homme. That's Android like the phone. Omme, HOMME.com. AndroidOmme.com. You put in the name Zoe Williams, you get 25% off.
That is.
Luxury sneaker brand. Fly. Super fly. All right? It's going to be lit. I got a bunch of stuff to promote, man. A whole lot of stuff. But I can't get to it all right now. Sugar Crisp is telling y'all, Sugar Crisp is the home. Yeah, she said she was a girl.
Yeah.
Sugar Crisp is the home girl in the chat room.
Hey, Sugar Crisp girl.
She was like, get you one of the few remaining copies, family. Listen, if you order them right now, I'm going to see it on my phone as a notification, and I'll shout you out. All right? I'll shout you out. I need 10 shout-outs for this phone. From the phone for the book. IamZoeWilliams.com. All right. Enough promoting. We about to get serious. Oh, God. Let me change the mood real quick. I need another beat.
There we go.
I love this mood right here. It's a great mood. Great flavor. Turn it up, brother. Just turn it up a little taste. Yeah. It's a very great mood right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning into the Voice of Reason, just know how I get down. I bring sisters in from all walks of life. Been through a gang of shit, survived a gang of shit, got stronger because they went through a gang of shit. And I create a platform for them to come on and speak their truth. You underdig? Without judgment. Today's topic is not different from what I normally do. But this time, it's for you.
All for you.
You underdig? I want you to call in and participate in the non-judgmental confessions / coaching sessions with Zoe Williams. Confessions and coaching sessions. You need a little coaching? You can holler at me. I'm with you. I'm down with you. We're going to do little micro sessions. We're going to keep it popping, keep it pushing. But if you don't want a coaching session and you want a non-judgmental confession, listen, I know it's the holidays. I know it's difficult. You might want to cuss your granny out. You know you can't actually cuss her out, though. But you can call here and cuss her out and get it off your chest, guilt-free.
She'll never know.
She'll never know. She ain't listening to the voice of reason.
I don't know. Granny might be trying to get her relationship on.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Just call in. Reggie Manning. You talk about should you call in? Yes.
Please
call in. Get it off your chest. Get the ball rolling. Let people know what's up.
I triple dog dare you.
I know the stress of going out and shopping. You see how crowded it is in the grocery store. You see how crowded it is on the freeway. You see how crowded it is in the mall. God damn. Let's get it. If y'all got something to get off your chest, tonight's the night. No judgment. I don't give a fuck who you cuss out. It could be that little badass snotty-nosed kid that lived 2 doors down. Cuss his little puss ass out.
Always touching your car with them little sticky fingers.
You got cotton candy hands, nigga? Keep your goddamn hands off my car. Call us. 323-230-4610. We're going to love it. We're going to love it. Hey, Donnie.
Yes.
A.K.A. Peaches.
Hey.
Go ahead. I know you got somebody to cuss out or vent about.
Yep. This goes out to all you promoters out there that won't book a bitch. Book me. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them because they don't want to get booked. I cuss you out when I know you ain't listening because I believe some of them might listen to you, though.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Vonda. Welcome back to the show, Vonda K. Sampson.
Glad to be back.
Talk to me.
Ooh, I'm in a good space now, though.
I know.
You know, I came back from the East Coast. Was there too long?
Yeah.
I'm calling this home now, but hey, let's grow together.
Tell them a little bit about my coaching style.
Oh, wow. Y'all, I met Zoe through Facebook, so virtual reality is real. I think I started following him about 2009, 10. But Zoe's a real brother. He reached out for prayer. I don't know if y'all remember that, but all I saw was, if you know prayer, I need prayer. And I thought that was so powerful from someone that I kind of looked up to. Because LA was like a dream to get here. My next level was LA, and this was, I just had dreams of living in LA then. But I sent him a Facebook message. I am, foundationally a Christian, but I have grown in my walk. I am a spiritual endowed, filled with the Spirit, but growing, and Zoe has helped me with that. But I sent him an inbox message, didn't even think he was gonna read it or anything, but just sent it to him, and it said, y'all know how it says sing? It says read. And that was it, Zoe. And
that's awesome.
Literally, we can be transparent, but literally we bonded from there. I prayed for him. He opened up about a situation. I prayed for him, and he prayed for me, and I ended up opening up about my relationship.
Amen.
And it had been a 20-year relationship, and Zoe literally walked me through some death.
I'll walk you through it.
Yeah, he walked me through it. Yeah.
Let's walk it out.
Yeah, we walked it out. It was so on the phone, hours at a time, painful, because with a heartbreak comes depression.
Everything.
You just think your world has come to an end. You think you're never gonna be happy again. And literally, he kind of went in those deep places, and I can only say it's an anointing. If nobody else could have did that. And it was a personal one-on-one. So when the time was right, and I can remain with that relationship for a long time, and even recently until the end of February. But Zoe literally helped me grow through that. So that was like 8 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
where I'm at today, and I wrote a book about it. Zoe walked me through that to get back, and I do relationship talks too. I do a platform called We Need to Talk Relationships, but I wouldn't be who I am spiritually and wholesome as a woman if I didn't have a man like Zoe to really speak to that place. You don't open up like that to anybody.
I got you.
So women, I'm telling you, it's real and it's worth it, because without your heart being right, it affects the mind, and if the mind isn't right, it affects everything else around you.
All right. The number to dial, 323-230-4610. Don't be afraid to call in and get this work, nigga. It's Candyland, nigga. I'm sorry. Having a Steven moment. All right, here we go. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller?
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, what up?
What's up? This is Desiree. I called in for the sound check earlier, so I'm just calling back.
I appreciate
Hi,
it,
Desiree.
Hi. So my confession to you guys tonight is I'm having a hard time. I do not know how to date, and I need a coaching session.
What's wrong with how you date?
So I've never been big on dating anyways. So like I'm a single mom and everything, so I'm just getting back into it. And actually I went on date this weekend and everything, and I had to call my friend after this weekend, and I told her, I was like, my God, this man took me out, he did this, that, and I did not say thank you. And like, I don't know, like, what's wrong with me. And, soon after, I sent him a message, and I was like, oh, I appreciate this weekend and everything like that. But previously, before, a guy I was dating told me that I wasn't appreciative, and, like, certain things you should say thank you to. And I try to have open minds, but I just don't know why. I don't know why I do that, and I just feel like I'm failing at dating, and this is why certain things aren't happening.
Okay, so I'm going to let the ladies address you first, and then I'll wrap it up. Starting with Vonda.
Can you kind of expound on what acts they did and you didn't say thank you, or what acts exactly that they did and you didn't say thank you?
Well, for one, buying my meal, and then when I think about like the first time I went on a date with this guy, I wasn't like dating is just hard. Like the first time I went on a date with this guy, I was like opening my own doors, and he was just like, "Hey, like I got it, calm down, And it's kind of hard for me to transferring out as far as doing everything by myself and for myself, and letting somebody do that for me. And I'm trying to get out of the habit, but it just seems like it's hard to break. So it's little things.
Can I ask you, how long have you been single?
Oh my gosh. I had my daughter in 2014, so 2014.
Okay.
2014.
So
what do you have? What advice do you have for Vonda?
Yeah, that's what I'm. So I think it is, you have to kind of accept and kind of open yourself up to people, and you kind of have to appreciate the space that you're in now, and that you're kind of worthy of being happy. And then when those little things, those little small things, which like open a door, you'll be able to receive. Because a lot of times we're so guarded, and we really are scared, and we have a lot of fear. Just from dating along, there's a lot of anxiety with that. And I think once you just kind of ease into the process and just be comfortable with it, a lot of things like opening the door and relaxing in it you'll begin to like appreciate the small things. So I think your mind is kind of in you're in your head a lot about it.
That's good. I could smoke a bag of that. And of course, Donnie Keith has the contrarian perspective. Go ahead.
Yes, I do. Because I just feel like you should be appreciative anyway. Just thankful. When someone buys you a meal, if it's your homegirl and
Coming
you broke.
from a Scorpio.
And
remember that.
she bought your meal. Girl, I got you. You going to say, thank you, girl. You ain't going to think twice about it. It's the same thing about a man. I think what it is women assume men are supposed to do this stuff. We just don't say thank you because it wasn't taught to us by a parent, or we didn't see that example. Like when a man buys you a meal, just say thank you right away. Just say, hey, you know what? Thanks for the meal. Before it even comes sometimes, It's okay. To say thank you. When a guy opens the door, I used to be like that. Not letting the man open my door for me because I had brothers. They never opened my damn door for me. So when I start dating and the guy's like, hey, you need to calm your ass down and let me open the door. Just be a lady. That comes from being a lady, being a woman. We got to let a man lead sometimes. It's okay to let him walk in front of you and open the door.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
that's about it. Just say thank you. Except for when he give you some dick. If he gives you dick. Don't say thank you then. Be like, you need to thank me, sir. No.
I'm thanking you, boo.
You gonna thank if you squirt. He make you squirt, you thanking him.
I'm definitely thanking you for it.
Okay, so this is my turn. I had to change the music for you.
Uh-oh.
I just want to ask the question, right? Where in your mind do you justify not saying thank you?
Wow.
I can't answer that clearly. I just, even though like when it happened, I wasn't even thinking. I just wasn't thinking until it was literally a day after so I realized I did not tell that man thank you. And it wasn't because I was trying to withhold a thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that, and I'm thinking back and realizing and everything like that, and I tell myself, I'm like, man, I wish I could have did that in person, instead of through via text message, letting him know like a day after, you know what I mean? So there's nothing, I can't pinpoint anything that there's something in my mind to where I'm saying, oh, I'm not going to say thank you. I think it just comes from me doing everything by myself for a while. So.
Well, let's do it another way. Because we gonna get to the truth. We gonna get to the truth. Ask yourself this question. What is the definition of the word consideration? To consider.
Okay. Consider is just to consider, basically to switch it around, what somebody to treat me, and if I did something for somebody, what response would I have wanted and stuff like that. So being considerate is a big thing. So I would like to be considered a lot. So I get that.
Well, let's just look up the technical definition of it.
So I thought you was asking me my definition.
Watch this. Consideration. A noun. Careful thought. Typically over a period of time. It's Christmas time right now. What makes a great gift?
The relationship dismount.
No, not what makes a great gift, but what makes a gift that fits a person. What makes a great gift where somebody go, wow.
Somebody watched you and they know your ways and they know what you like. That's thoughtful. They took the time.
They
Like, so it like that.
considered
They
what you
consider
like.
What you like.
It's the thought that counts. And you can tell when somebody gives you a shabby gift that isn't connected to who you are, that they didn't put much thought into it, right?
Right.
Same thing applies to the date. If he put thought into taking you somewhere nice, how do you then feel entitled to what he's doing? This is what men supposed to do. But if men take the same position and go, this is what I'm supposed to do, what you're supposed to, after I do what I'm supposed to do is what?
Show appreciation.
Yeah. You dig? And sometimes
Thank you, boo.
for men, back in the day, especially back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
if a motherfucker put out money, you gonna have to kiss. There got to be some kind of fondling, some butt grabbing, something.
Second base,
Something.
Oh, we get the second base.
So I'm just saying, like, appreciation. But what I'm saying is appreciation
She
and gratitude
appreciated.
goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
But watch this. You've heard Oprah say it, right? Gratitude really broadens your spirit. Just
Your
being thankful,
attitude.
right? It takes you to a higher level of consciousness. Now, this is sometimes I find hypocrisy in the spiritual people. You dig? Because y'all quick to say some spiritual shit like that, but still be operating in the entitlement space somewhere else in your life, like on this date.
Compartmentalizing.
Right. Let me tell you something. You can't compartmentalize spirit.
Not at all.
And every experience you have in life has a spiritual counterpart, right? That must be reconciled, that must be dealt with. First off, you can't just use men. That means you're a user of men.
Right.
Fuck it. This nigga represents a plate of food.
Right.
Do you understand? I do not have to consider him because he's buying the food because he wants to fuck.
But she let him go to second base after they ate.
Here's the thing, but she didn't thank him.
I know.
It's almost like now this is what you're here for.
You can suck these titties since I ate your spaghetti.
Wow.
I'll take a monkey bite.
I'm realizing my errors and my ways. Like I said, I'm back freshly out dating and stuff, and I didn't date a lot previous to that. So it's a learning experience for me.
Well,
and that's why I'm realizing exactly what I did wrong and everything like that. And of course, I'm gonna take steps to try to fix that. I was just flabbergasted about the fact that
let me stop you. Let me stop you. You're not wrong. Like when you make mistakes, you're not wrong.
Are they still dating?
You're not wrong at all. You understand? Like mistakes are part of the process. Let me tell you when mistakes are not good. When you can't pull anything out of them that has meaning. That's when a mistake is like, what the fuck?
You didn't learn anything.
You didn't get anything. Mistakes are valuable when you're looking to learn from them. So, did you recognize in that moment that you're suffering from entitlement for that particular situation? Would you call it entitlement?
I would, yes.
Excellent. See, now that means you're gonna be different in the next situation.
Because she was honest with herself.
And the fact that you took time to think about it, like, oh wow, I didn't thank this guy. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would want to be thanked. I would want someone to show me appreciation. And let me tell you something about men and testosterone. Our testosterone levels shoot through the motherfucking roof when women show us appreciation.
Bing.
Just like your oxytocin shoots through the roof when we sit and listen to you. When motherfuckers cuddle with you.
I love it.
Y'all fucking oxytocin goes bananas
me, baby.
on the spoon side of the game. I'll even sport with you. You understand? But a lot of times women take men for granted because they think this is just part of the social dance. Appreciation to men, attention and focus and presence in the moment for women.
Yeah.
If a man gives a woman attention and presence and focus in the moment without trying to tell her what the fuck to do, she gonna be like, she gonna start purring, my name.
Like a cat.
Yes.
You understand?
I might even act like a cat.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Does that make sense, love?
Yes, I got it.
Appreciation goes a long way. Thank you for the call, love.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Yes, it was.
If you want to call in and get this bullshit off your chest, I know. You stressed out, right? You pissed off about a lot of bullshit that's been going down, right? During the holiday season, maybe you're lonely. Maybe you're struggling with a little depression. This would be a depressing and lonely time if you don't have anybody around to support you. This shit could be like, God damn, it's Christmas. Motherfuckers is all warm and fuzzy, except you. Maybe you want to call in and let us know what the deal is. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to take a quick break with one of my drops. Engineer, do you have them labeled? Did he say no? I can't see you, Phil. What'd he say?
Beautiful smile. Just a beautiful smile.
You already labeled. We good.
We good? All right, get that caller real quick. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller.
Peace, beloved, peace. How are you? Yes,
What up, famo? What's the deal?
How you doing? How y'all doing?
All right,
I'm
how
alive
you
and well,
doing?
brother? What's happening?
You know what? I wanted to call because I'm having an internal battle with myself at the moment.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what it is that first and foremost makes me happy. Secondly, what it is that I want to do in life. And I find it odd because I'm 36 years old now. I've been working in a specific career field for about 12 years, and it's not gratifying at all. I'm literally just trading time for a paycheck. And I've kind of reached my ceiling with that. Like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like at the point where I'm even willing to just say, you know what, fuck it, and take a major pay cut just to do something that makes me happy. But the thing is, I need to figure out what it is that makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know if you guys have any tips or strategies or anything that can help me in that.
This is good shit, man. This is good shit. That's a great question. The ladies want to speak to you first, and then I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to go with Peaches. Peaches?
Hi, I'm Donnie, and AKA Peaches. But you know, I went through that myself, and I still don't do the job I want to do. But I found my creative niche, which was missing from my life. I believe that God gives us all a purpose on this planet. Like Zoe's purpose, he's here to reach out to people and make them open up, like yourself calling here. And, you know, sometimes we don't find our niche until later in life. I was 38 years old when I started doing comedy. I'm telling my age. I've been doing comedy 12 years now.
Well, it's out there now.
So, I mean, I have nothing to be ashamed of, and it's really that you have to really like search what you do as a hobby to see if that's something you might want to turn into a paycheck yourself and still keep that job in the same token. Because I have a job, I chase my dream. There's no in between. I believe in being a working artist. I'm a painter. I still have a job. So it just depends on what your purpose in life for. Maybe you should just pray about your purpose if you're a praying type. If you're not, think on your purpose, But that's what it is. You just need to find your purpose. And once you find a creative outlet, you won't feel so empty filling that void at work. But that's just my opinion.
Word. Donnie Keith, a.k.a. Peaches, just dropped some jewels. Now, it's Vonda K. Sampson's turn.
Hello.
Speak on it.
Let me ask you something. Hi, hon. What is it that you enjoy? You're trying to find something that makes you happy, but what is it that you do or have done that you enjoy to do?
To be completely honest with you, that's where I've hit a brick wall.
So nothing in your
a lot of what I used to do, or some of what I still do, to make myself happy, is not making the core of me happy. It's filling a void of something that's missing in my life, or a different version of who I thought I was at one point in time, who I know I'm not now.
So there's nothing, okay, because I know, and I'm around the same age as Donnie, and I look young, but I've kind of found my niche in my creativity, what Donnie spoke on, Peaches spoke on, but my creativity and my purpose and what I enjoy is all tied together. It's something in you that either you've like hidden or you've stopped doing. It's something and I think you just need to get in a quiet space and figure out what that is. And maybe find a new circle, like keep connected to people like Zoe and people that are doing different things, and you'll find it. But it's something you wake up every day. It's something you wanted to do as a kid. It's something that you wanted to do when you were younger, and you didn't. You went down a different path. So I think you just need to take some time to kind of meditate, write in a journal, go pick up a journal, go pick up a book.
Oh, that's great.
Remember your dreams, too, because your dreams tell you a lot about what you're supposed to be doing
Donnie,
with your life.
You already had your turn.
Oh, I'm
Donnie has more to share. Go ahead, Donnie.
Well, since you pulled me back up here against my will, no. But no, I didn't mean to overstep you, Vonda. But the dream, what she said made me think about it, because when I started doing, it came to me in a dream. It wasn't like a waking thing. I never wanted to do stand-up before. I was halfway asleep waiting on my dick to call me.
Wow.
Watching football. Seriously, he said, I'm going to pick you up after the game. And I said, let me turn on this game because niggas be lying. I need to make sure this time the games go off. And when I saw the game, it made me write my first joke. So I woke up out my sleep because of that dream about football. So, just pay attention to your dreams is all.
I can smoke a bag.
Can I add one more thing to that, Zoe?
Yes.
I'm going to add one more thing, and Don just kind of brought that back to my remembrance. I wrote a lot in college. I would write. I've been writing since I was a little girl. So I wrote a book in 2010. But my sister, a paper that I wrote for college, she found it under my bed, and she literally thought it was something that was I had printed off from Essence, and it stuck with me. And it was something that was spoken into me, and then somebody came and spoke. I never thought about it. But go back, like she said, the dreams, things. If you've ever been in church and somebody said something, you're gonna do this, great. But it took, like, I never saw myself as an author, but I always saw myself on movie scripts and writing. I could always see movies and how they would end. Back to that he just kind of reminded me. Maybe it's so hidden in your that you don't.
Now I'm gonna have to remind the ladies for the next caller, short and sweet.
My bad.
But hey, let me say, this is part of femininity, man. You gotta let them talk.
I appreciate it.
You gotta let them get it out, man. You gotta let them. A lot of men don't let women speak. That's one thing men can learn from women. Let them talk.
Thank you, Zoe.
Most men are annoyed when women talk. Yes. And the way men listen, we listen in a straight line, which is, how the fuck can I help you so you will stop talking?
Yeah. I got that problem too.
You understand? Do you
I
get
listen to fix the problem rather than just listening to hear the problem.
right? And sometimes what you don't recognize is, man, when you let them talk, they bond with you differently. They could tell you shit that they can't tell nobody else because of the bonding that happens when they're allowed to speak. You understand? They will seek your ass out.
You listen.
You be like, that nigga right there, I can share some shit with. And I won't feel like I'm being judged or banged on because I'm sharing it. That's just a tip. Now, let me come back to you.
All right.
The sisters hit you upside the dome piece with the truth. You're not the only man in the world who has been searching for his purpose, right? You got scientists asking the toughest questions in the world. What is the purpose of humanity? What is my life's purpose? Well, the Hindus and the Buddhists came up with a word called dharma, and it just means duty, your life's duty, right?
Definitely.
Some would say Michael Jackson's life duty was to be the greatest entertainer of all fucking time. Now, with his duty, do you think that that brother saw that shit as work?
I doubt it.
He loved it, but he still worked hard at it. See, let me tell you something about love, and I was explaining this to somebody. This is how duty and purpose locks in. It has to be something you love. Because take Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was like, oh my God, they're gonna pay me millions of dollars to play basketball, to do something that I love. But that don't mean Michael Jordan didn't work his ass off being Michael Jordan. He did. When the Detroit Pistons pushing his ass around for 3 years, he said, well, let me get in the weight room every day. Right? And let me put in the work. It's not the work, it's the dedication to the work that manifests the purpose. And this is how you know. This is how you know. You be like, I gotta put this work in for this shit because this is the only shit I feel to my bones, to my core. Now ask yourself a question. What have you done in your life that struck a chord in you that said, I got to do this shit? Shit, I got to drop everything and do this.
There's really only one thing that I can honestly think of, but I don't necessarily see how I can monetize that but the one thing that I do think of is just speaking with people, especially our people.
Here we go. We
go.
starting to narrow it down. We about to jump right into it.
Okay.
You want to talk to folk, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? I've had. It's odd that I'm coming back to this. I think I'm running from it.
Here we go.
It's been probably 3 or 4 occasions within the past 3 months that someone has told me, "Hey, man, I can hear the passion. I can hear the commitment. I can hear the." They tell me that they hear and they feel something when I get into my moments of speaking about our people, the conviction in my voice or whatever. And they've told me, man, you ought to think of a way to, do this to where you can actually speak to more than just the people that you see all the time.
All right, so let me come back. Then. Somebody in the chat room said, Zoe, tell him don't get movement confused with process.
Yeah.
And now let me hit you upside the dome piece. You started at the end result when you said, I need to figure out a way to monetize it.
That's good.
Wrong. That's the end result.
Okay.
If you build it, they will come. You know, dig? When Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones are working together in their purpose, they create 3 masterpiece albums. Now, that first album is off the wall. They're not thinking about money. Even when they're creating Thriller, the largest selling album of all time, he's not thinking about money yet. It's only after Thriller that Mike goes, oh, shit. And some would say, Deepak Chopra and all the others who were in his life, some would say when he started thinking about accolades, that's when the quality of his music went down. Because Mike, you know, being a Virgo, Mike got competitive with himself. It was like, oh, shit. You mean Off the Wall gonna hit us upside the head with 20 million copies? Damn. Okay, the next one gotta be bigger. And then when Thriller comes on, oh, this is the largest selling album of all times. Remember what he did when he in '87 when he was in his dressing room and he wrote on his mirror for Bad 100 million copies or bust. Wow. He started competing with his purpose. He wanted the accolades. Now remember, purpose is not centered, bruh, on the end result. Money is the end result of any endeavor you have developed, right? That's typically what it is, especially if you're developing a product.
Okay.
But the great shit, most great artists are so locked into their shit, they're not thinking about how to monetize it while they're building it. Let me tell you why they don't do that. The great ones don't. Because with money comes fear. If I don't hit the mark, you know how disappointed and motherfucking sad Michael was that Bad wasn't bigger than Thriller? Do you know how fucking horrible? Listen, just, okay, Bad comes out and sells 25 million copies worldwide. And that ain't enough?
No, that wasn't enough for me.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
You got niggas right now that can't even sniff 25 million copies.
That wasn't enough.
A nigga sell 100,000 copies right now. You'd be like, all right, cool. Shit, I'm popping bottles, my nigga. You understand? This dude sold 25 million copies and was disappointed. So you see what happens when you put the end result in the process?
Yeah.
If you want to help your people, speak from the only place where they will receive you from. You know what that is?
From my heart.
You motherfucking right. And money
and you know,
and all that other shit will fall in line.
Me away from it.
Say again?
I think that's what's taking me away. I think that's why I'm running from it, because I know that
your heart ain't in it.
As long as I tie money to it, it's gonna deepen where I really want to come from. What my true purpose behind doing it for is. I think it lessens it. But I don't want to take all you guys' time. I know it's plenty of people waiting on the line.
Nah, man, that was good shit, bro.
Can I add one more thing?
Excellent.
That was good.
Can I say one more thing to him?
Sure.
Let me just say this to you about the money. I get more joy and fulfillment from talking to people, helping people, and seeing them come to some type of resolution or some type of resolve. I've done these talks I'll go to talk to kids and youth, and I've done mentorship forever. My son's 26 now, but that will spill over into your life. The joy, if you find that, back to what Peaches says, your job then it will be, you'll go in there happy, and then you'll still on the side talk to people and start doing seminars or reach out to the youth. Just start from where you are.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
The universe knows what you need and what you don't have, and the universe knows what you think you don't have. You know, dig? It's a whole nother get down, man. Once you just commit to it, you know. Appreciate it, man.
Indeed.
Thanks for the call.
I thank you all. Much.
Bye.
Yeah. I like this. We should do more. We should do more.
Yes.
We should do more.
It's not enough.
The number to call is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. You got to get something off your chest. Let me know right now. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak!
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's happening, Pam?
Nothing much, man. It's Reggie again.
Reggie, what
Oh,
up?
I like that voice, Reggie.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh.
Thank y'all. How y'all doing, ladies?
We're good.
We're good.
You done tickled their fancy, Pam.
My toes are curly.
All right, then.
I see that smile.
I just wanted to say, fuck these holidays, for real. I'm not a fan of them. But if our people going to celebrate, spend everything that they were going to spend at a white-owned business, spend it at a black-owned business.
Okay.
All right. If you're going to participate in the holidays, put your money in a black-owned business, right?
Power to the people.
Yeah, exactly. Let that money circulate in our community.
Yeah.
It'll only help us in the long run.
Yeah.
I can smoke a whole bag of that, Reggie. I appreciate the call, man. Thanks, man.
No problem, brother.
All right,
Much
Reggie.
love.
Holla
Bye,
at you,
Reggie.
Bill. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's doing extras. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller.
Hello?
Yes. What's up, brother?
Oh, dang. Zo, what's happening?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. Appreciate you taking the call. I didn't even know I was on. I didn't even hear all that.
It's all good. Holla at me.
All right, so here I am. Basically been married the last 11, and it's just been absolute misery.
All right, talk about it. Go ahead, brother. Talk about it.
At the end of the day, like, I feel like the only thing holding me there is just the thought of the fallout of divorce. Because, like, you know, with Tiff, the shit just ain't cheap. Number one, to get a divorce, and then 11 years, man, that's half for a little while, plus 2 kids under 18. But it's like I really don't like you at this point anymore. Do I feel like I'm in love anymore? Not really. And I'm really just sick of banging my head against the wall, man, just to be honest. Like, that's how it really feels.
All
Banging
right.
my head against the wall. It's not going to change.
So let me do this. Let me flip it another way.
Okay.
If she was on the line right now, say exactly what you really want to say to her right now. We ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna get out the way. Just really, I mean, no holds barred, no filter, no nothing. Just let her rip how you really feel. Just let it out.
And I've told you for years, you don't appreciate me and you don't see me. So, really, I almost wish you had cheated, because then it would make it easier. Then I would understand why shit is the way it is. Like, it really would make more sense, because that's, you act like everybody out there is doing what I'm doing. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. Not in these days and times. Like, for the last decade, you haven't had to do much. Like, you haven't had to do shit, really. And you can't even do the little shit that you're supposed to do. Like, why are we here? I don't know. Why you don't leave? I don't know. You say you think I cheated? Hell, I did. Why are you still here? I feel like I'm really just being taken advantage of. Like, I gave you the opportunity to leave. You don't want to. But really, I'm really just being taken. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I mean, you got a free house.
You getting it out. Let it out. Go ahead, brother. I'm out your way. Go ahead.
Okay, you got a free house. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay the bills here. I do that for you. I wash the clothes. I fold the clothes. I clean the bathrooms. I'm on my hands and knees doing that shit. All you got to do is cook and do a little sucking and fucking, and you can't do that.
What's the problem? What am I missing? What am I not doing? Oh, wait, I get it. Maybe it's Valentine's Day. I don't like Valentine's Day. Or maybe I should upgrade your ring or some shit. Some shit that ain't going to help. Like, go somewhere. Please go somewhere.
Wow. It's real.
Yeah.
It's real. Let me just say this, man. Somebody, I think it was Verla in the chat room, just said it. And this is going to sound strange, but it's real. She said, that's love. Shit hard, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Shit hard. First off, let me just say I really respect you and appreciate you for calling and being open enough to just let it rip. But let me just give you some insight now.
Okay.
You can't teach nobody how to love you. And you can't teach nobody or anybody how to respect you, how to appreciate you. See, some of this shit is basic. You learn when you're a kid. It's your mother and your father that teaches you appreciation and respect and courtesy. Somebody does something for you nice. You don't have a sense of entitlement because you weren't entitled at the crib.
Right.
We made you say thank you. We made you say thank you to people who did right by you. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's the one thing you can't teach her how to do is to acknowledge you, right? Is to appreciate you, whatever. You can't teach her that. But what you can't do as a man is use her shortcomings to justify yours.
Right.
Why cheat if you unhappy? Men stand on the truth. Men are supposed to be socialized to be accountable. So don't cheat.
Right.
Just be like, fuck it then. What you scared of? You scared to be broke? Because, divorce costs a lot.
Yeah, man. I ain't looking forward to having to move back in with my mom and pop, or asking one of my buddies, can I sleep on your couch for a while? Bro?
Right.
I get on my, like, that shit ain't cool.
Right. And this is the state, especially of African American relationships. You look at that fucking tax cut. That tax cut is going to affect us directly. You understand?
Right.
The middle class black folk. And you hear me say this all the damn time. The number one indicator of wealth in America is marriage.
Divorce. Yeah.
The number one indicator of poverty in America is divorce. Yeah. So in no way, shape, or form am I advocating for you to send yourself to the poorhouse. But I'd rather be poor and live my truth than be okay and live a lie.
Right.
And so now you're at a crossroads. Because let me tell you what misery does. Misery is like water on a rock. It'll wear your ass down. It'll wear you down into fine sand. And you got to ask yourself a question. How long can you weather it? This man talked about the lack of appreciation and then flipped around and justified that with the cheating part.
No, I didn't. Oh, don't be confused. I ain't justified my cheating. I did that because,
well, let me ask you this. Did you tell her? Have you told her?
Yeah, I told her. No.
Okay, then what are we doing?
Well, the reason I haven't, because in her mind, this is her word. Even though you haven't said it, I know you did it.
Nah, that's the weak way out.
Okay.
What you think she gonna do if you say it?
Actually, I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Are you scared?
Nah.
Are you concerned about what she may or may not do if you tell her the truth?
No.
So why ain't you told the truth?
Good question. I guess I just let her keep believing. Like she said, I'd never done anything to change her mind about it. Never had a reason to change it, even convince her of otherwise. So you already said you believe it happened. Well, okay.
I believe a woman knows. I believe a woman has the intuitive process that lets her know when some bullshit is afoot.
Right.
But her, like you, are scared. She probably don't want to pull the trigger neither. She probably don't. Listen, depends on the state you in, but in most states, women get most of the shit anyway.
Right. She gonna get most of the shit.
You under dig? But she probably scared to lose something too. Even if it's just an idea of what she thinks y'all got. You under dig?
Right.
I suggest a book for you.
Okay.
2 books.
2 books.
Radical Honesty.
Okay.
By Brad Blanton, PhD. Great book. Radical Honesty. Brad Blanton, PhD. And then also The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. Because let me tell you something. You can't build nothing fantastic on a flawed foundation. Mm-mm. And in order for you to build something immaculate, you must tear shit down. In order to build, you must destroy. Mm-hmm. If this relationship ain't the one you're supposed to be in, at least be man enough to have the motherfucking conversation with the sister and let her know that this relationship is, on a dead-end loop.
Right.
Find out where she stands. Do you want to take this relationship to a space of healing? Do you want to rebuild what we already got, or do you want to opt out and tear this motherfucker down and go our own separate ways? Either way, a rebuild is in order.
Right.
Make sense?
It makes perfect sense, man.
So, read a couple of those books for me before you had a conversation.
Radical Honesty and The Way of the Man, right?
Way of the Superior Man.
Superior Man.
Yes.
Thanks, old man. I appreciate you taking the call, brother. I ain't even think I was gonna get through.
Hey, man, I appreciate you sharing the way you did, bro. Good look, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
All right, famo. The Voice of Reason is live. Let me get one of those intros, and then we're going back to the callers. Hey, it's non-judgmental. Confession or coaching session night. Oh, shit, this shit's fire. Let's get that drop. Let's go.
This is the death of relationship dumbassification, a thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason, an exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason, blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Maybe y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy. It's not your average show. It's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
Love this drop.
That's my favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Dash Radio, the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. We out here, man. Shit is live right now. People are calling in, sharing their truths. Listen, I see the phone lines. We're going to get to them right now. But let me just say this real quick. It's not going to be very many people that delve into this type of shit. Most people spend their lives running away from meaningful conversations. They spend most of their lives running away from self-evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
So some people is like, yo, man, how come it's only 200 people in the chat room? It's all right. You in the dig? Miles Davis' Kind of Blue didn't sell as many copies as Thriller.
Michael said it ain't enough.
You in the dig? So the point that I'm trying to make is the higher the quality, you in the dig, the more in-depth the information is, the smaller the audience that will be able to appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You in the dig? Motherfuckers don't know what a chord progression is. The fuck?
They want a whole stadium full.
Right. That's why entertainment is based on sensation. You in the dig? There's not a lot of substance out there. Sensation over substance. So don't trip. All I need is the people who are down with the movement to participate in the movement. I say that to say, hit the like button so this thing can go, kind of viral on YouTube. Share it. Let everybody know. And also hit the super chat. We've gotten a few super chatters in here. George Reed just hit us with $5.
Thank you, George.
George, we appreciate it. I got to scroll all the way back up to find that other one. Somebody hit us with $25. George Reed hit us with two $5. We appreciate it.
Thank you, George.
Super chat is on fire. We appreciate it. Everybody continue to support this movement, support this channel. And I'm going to get back to the callers. Confessions or coaching sessions? It's the holiday season on your motherfucking nerve. Do you want to get something off your chest? We're not going to judge you for it. All right. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Caller. Caller.
Hello?
You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Rock Island, Illinois.
Rock Island, Illinois. What up, famo? What's the word?
What's going on? I'm just now tuning in, and can you mind repeating the topic?
Oh man, it's confessions. We're allowing people to confess. Or if they need a coaching session, we're giving up coaching sessions.
Nice. Well, I think I might need a coaching session, man. I've been with my girl for about 6 years, and I want to admit too, I am in an interracial relationship, and I'm also a 5150 follower. And, I listen to Corey Holcomb, and he's kind of a person who I tend to get advice from. But I don't know. I was just wondering, like, with me being an interracial relationship for so long, like, is there anything that I should probably ask her? Because I remember listening to the show, and someone said, like, it's kind of like you living with each other, but you like stepping over a big hole. And we don't really talk much about like race relations and stuff like that. I know her family don't come around, and on like holidays, I kind of feel like it's my fault, because I'm saying, her people don't come around and stuff like that, because they feel a certain way about me. And I kind of feel like, should I gain like the courage to like sit it to the side and talk about something like this, or like maybe should I just, because everything's fine with us, we've been together this long, I wouldn't change anything, but like I'm kind of thinking, like, with the climate that's going on and everything, like, should I even have a talk with her parents? Should I even have a talk with her? Should I have a talk with her people?
I love the questions, man. I'm going to let Vonda answer your question first, Keep it short, ladies. And then Peaches.
That's deep. I can say that the fact that it's on your mind, just have the conversation. Just like you open up to us, you're being early caller, you're being considerate, and something in your heart and your heart space for her. Just have the conversation. You know that you may feel some type of way that she's not able to share that with her family, and what can you do to if she feel like she's missing out, and just ask her how she feels about it.
Interesting. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me clear my throat. I'm going to make it quick, though. Just tell her family you going to keep injecting all that black penis and they family member over and over and over. Just let them know, that she's not going anywhere. Once you go black, you can't go back. That's all I got to say about it.
And just one more thing to close it out with. I don't mean to take too much of your time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the reason why I bring up that question because, I try to give people of all races the benefit of the doubt. And ever since I've been with her for so long, I've experienced racism from both sides. I remember one time for her mother's side, she introduced me to everyone in the family around Christmas time. And I go to stick out my hand to, introduce myself to her grandfather. And it was an awkward 10 to 5 second pause before he even shook my hand. And he looked at me and he shook my hand like trying to get it over with.
I've never shook a Negro's hand. Is this what a Negro hand feel like? It feel like leather. It's a Negro hand. It feels like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
What's
nigger.
crazy about that is I didn't really blame him. I kind of blamed her because it's kind of like a question I asked. I'm like, is anyone going to be offended about me or anything like this? And she told me no. So I kind of felt betrayed more with her than I was worried about with him. And from her father's side, Christmas time came and we sitting at the table. I got my 7-day-old daughter, and I remember when her uncle said, her grandfather said, "Are you okay, AJ? You're comfortable?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm cool. I'm good." And her uncle said, "Well, if you ain't comfortable, you can go wash the dishes." I was like, I had two choices to make. I can act a fool, you know what I'm saying, and be ignorant, or I can just laugh it off, and then just like,
all right, so
just put like it was never said. Because I got my 70-year-old baby.
So look, let me just jump in here real quick. You got a child with this woman?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, cool. All right.
She just turned 6.
Got it. Okay, so let me ask a couple questions. Couple questions, real quick. Does this woman's color raise your self-esteem?
Not at all.
All right, so it's not like you dated her because she's white. Like you were looking for a white woman to make you feel better about yourself.
Oh, no.
All right,
no,
cool.
Like I said, I watched her. That seemed like, that makes someone weak if they do that.
Got
it just happened, naturally, man.
All right, cool. The next step. Do you consider your children white or black?
Well, my daughter's black.
Okay, cool. So let me just tell you why I'm breaking all of this down in the way that I am. Because I'm not against interracial dating or interracial marriage. What I'm against is black people dating or marrying interracially because they feel like it's a social upgrade. Oh, because I'm with somebody light-skinned or somebody got green eyes, I feel better about me because I was able to attract and get in a relationship with that person. So if that's not the case, if this was some organic, I met a fine little white girl that I like, and we hit it off and we cool, then that's what it is, right?
Right.
All right. Now, dealing with the family. First off, you can't change the way they think. So fuck them.
Motherfuck them.
You understand? Fuck them. And what you shouldn't do at any point in your life is compromise and capitulate who you are in their presence. If it were me, I would show up like the Sultan of Morocco every time. I would take Viagra just so I could walk into the family dinners with a rock hard dick.
Big black dick.
Just to show out, like, I would come in like a Moor. Like, I remember I used to put you in slaves, in chains. Now I have one of your daughters.
Oh.
You understand? I would not bend my back to be on some. Because, see, let me tell you something. My mother told me some shit a long time ago. My mother said, don't be around people that don't want to be around you.
That's real.
That's true.
See, a relationship with a family is predicated on respect. The relationship with in-laws and everybody, they got to respect who the fuck you are. If they don't respect who you are, why am I at Thanksgiving? Fuck Thanksgiving and all y'all.
Yeah, unthankful ass.
Yeah. and you know, that's how I play it, Zoe. But like I said, on my other side, I feel like, damn, she don't go around her family, even though fuck them, she don't go around her family because of me. And then, you know, on the other side, I'm thinking, you know, well, they racist, you know, fuck them. They can't even see my daughter. They can't even see her daughter. And y'all not coming around because of what I look like, or y'all not, you know what I'm saying, inviting your, like her and her mother. It's a big thing, man. She's a very narcissistic woman. You know, her and her mother don't have a good relationship. So it's always awkward.
Listen,
man.
Don't feel bad about being the truth. Don't ever feel bad about that. You can't change a nigga's dogmatic mind. If you're dogmatically racist, you can't come in there like an evangelist, like a Christian, like Billy Graham or somebody. We gonna exercise the racism out of you. It's not gonna happen. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And I mean forever. Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That's not her family's daughter. That's you and that woman's daughter. And if that woman is down like 4 flat tires with you, she's not gonna put up with no disrespect from her family towards you.
She's good.
The minute she start waffling, that's when you bounce like bad checks, my nigga.
Yep.
You waffling?
Yeah.
You low-key racist? You agree with some of this shit
crazy,
they say.
Man, you say that because I had this talk with her when, you know, while she raised my daughter. You know, you got to speak up because you're raising a black daughter. And if your family's like this, because I can't stop you from being from your family, but if you got my daughter around your family and we know the stigma behind them and their agenda, you have to speak up if you ever hear slick talk in the mouth like what happened to me on both sides of your family, because I won't let my daughter deal with nothing like that. And like I tell her all the time, the reason why we don't go over there on holidays and stuff like that, even if you are invited, is because I can't smile around fake Caucasians. I can't do that.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. If they did it to you, why wouldn't they do it to their grandchild?
That's true.
They see you in the grandchild. They can't say she white. They know. They see them lips. They see the texture of her hair. I ain't even got to see your daughter to know, my nigga.
Yeah.
You understand? Hey, I just don't want to hear no motherfucking capitulating out of your ass. You understand?
No, none of that.
I don't want to hear none of that shit from you. Like I said, I would come in there like a marauding Moor. Like, where's my fucking tribute? Where's the other cute white girl y'all got up in here? She need to be pregnant too, nigga. I come in like a medieval Moor. Y'all know when I show up. Where my fucking tribute? Sometimes you got to come. You got to let them know. Thank you, brother, for the call. I appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it, Zoe. Thank you, man.
And
Have a good one, bro.
Let me tell you, this is why.
You too. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Let me tell you something. This is why, for years, I've been playing basketball with Marcus King. For years, Me and Marcus are on the court with these Jewish guys, these white guys. One of these white guys, he was an actor, friends with Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Just those kind of motherfuckers. And Marcus is from Oakland. Marcus is a nigga.
Uh-huh.
So Marcus is like, who is this nigga? He talking about me. Because I get on the court and I'm banging on these white dudes.
Mm-hmm.
It's this one white dude, his name is Buster. And like I said, Buster used to be an actor.
Buster.
He friends with Bill Clinton. Buster, I be like, I get on the court, I go, okay, some niggas here and there's some white folk. Okay. So I'm telling Marcus, hey, Marcus, it's the Moors versus the Europeans.
Hilarious.
And we're going to enslave these motherfuckers today. I said that on the court. Marcus is like, God damn, this nigga wild. He just gonna say it. Yep. Buster, who at the time is 65, still out there playing with us. Him and his son Noah. Me and Buster friends like a motherfucker because Buster respected the real. Buster said, no. We don't want to go against the Moors. We lost those wars. He said, we lost the Crusades. That's what Buster said. See, when you are able to be real, these white folk know. They be like, okay, this nigga know what the fuck he talking about. I told Buster, I said, nigga, it's the Moors versus Europe. He said, no. We lost all them wars. We don't want to do that. He said, we don't want to do that. And so I'm saying that to the brother. Man, you in a fucked up situation. You got a kid with a white woman, with racist people. If you spend one moment trying to convert them,
waste.
Come on, man.
Yeah, she good with it.
And if she ain't down with it, assalamu alaikum. Deuces.
She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, she good with it.
She ain't going nowhere.
It's probably said before he came along, right?
That's why she don't go around his family.
Right.
No, but
her family.
I heard a little apologist in his.
Yeah, I heard that weak crack.
Fuck that shit. I wouldn't apologize for nothing.
That glimpse into his house, nigga.
I wouldn't apologize for a motherfucking thing.
That's why I said get out, just like the movie, get out. Before they get you.
Don't approve of me, don't accept me, because you ain't a type of person that I would want to be accepted by.
Would your mother say so?
If they not fucking with you, if they don't want you around, don't be around them.
Right.
Period. Gosh. Phone lines is cracking. Callers. Get up in here and vent. You want to vent? You want to let it out? Huh? You want to share? Somebody pissing you off? Huh? Who pissed you off? You can either have a non-judgmental confession or a coaching session with your brother Zoe. Holla at me, 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? You got to turn your whole life down. Your life is loud. Caller.
Joe, what's up?
What's up, man? You got to turn your radio down. Who is this?
This is Pete Kahn from Chicago.
Pete from Chicago. What's up, man?
I just wanted to call the show. Long-time listener, really a big fan of you doing all your various platforms. My question is really just about getting your game back together. I feel like it's time for me to get a girlfriend, but I don't want to, and kind of get one girl settled down, but I don't want to make the mistakes of, just kind of just taking someone just so I can be in a legitimate relationship.
Listen,
so if you could,
let me just do this. Confidence, man. Confidence. Women love certainty in a man. You hear him in here purring and shit when I speak on it? Certainty. What are you certain about in your life? Pete?
Certain about the future.
Are you?
I'm certain about myself. I'm certain about my talent and my drive and my ambition.
Well, why aren't the women coming to you? Talent,
no, they're coming.
job, ambition?
No. So don't get me wrong. They're coming.
Okay, good.
But I'm not going to pick the wrong ones. I have a habit of dealing with the wrong type of girls.
Okay, here we go. There is no such thing as the wrong type of girl. And there's no such thing as the wrong type of guy. Somebody told us...
Let me say this. Girls I'm not compatible with.
Okay, what makes a girl incompatible with you?
I just feel like most of the time it's more of a surface relationship. And then once things, people start catching feelings and we start exploring, okay, should we be together? I feel like I kind of like, no, I'm not really feeling that situation anymore.
So you don't really know what you like. Here come Donnie. Donnie wants to speak to you, and then we're gonna have Vonda, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay, let me ask you.
I'm gonna take it all in.
How old are you?
25.
Okay. I figured you were in your early 20s. No diss to the 20-somethings out there, but at 25, you still are finding out who you are. Like, as far as your career, you might know where that's going, but as far as you are emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, as far as just how you relate to other people, because you're saying that you feel like you'll start dating, and as soon as it gets deeper, you're not feeling the situation. Is it because they start stalking you? Is it because they start calling too much, or they're trying to monopolize your time? What is it?
It just doesn't seem like I start finding out. I feel like maybe I start rubbing them the wrong way. I see different sides of their personality that I'm not necessarily with. Like, I don't like mean spirit. I don't like pettiness. I like people to be genuine and intellectual and, kind of wanting to be ambitious in life and have a purpose. And, a lot of times people say that they have purpose. People say they're doing X, Y, and Z, but then you come to find out there's a contradiction between their words and what their habits actually are.
Young guy, very young guy here. Vonda?
When's the last time you were in a relationship, and how long was it?
It was on and off again for about 7 years, but it was very rocky. It's hard to even call it a relationship. We would be together for like 3 months and then take a break and then back on again for like 6 months, take a break, not talk for a couple years, and like dramatic.
Okay, let me just say this. Women, men, women, especially women are human beings. We have emotions. We're not robots. So you're going to have to find something you're going to put up with. You just can't, you can't just walk away when something feels uncomfortable or something you don't like, because we have layers. Women have lots of layers. So you kind of got to you're not going to really get to know that person until you have a season with that person. Good, bad, ups and downs. But when you see one thing that you don't like, you kind of got to give some space to a person being human. And
first off, who told you you were supposed to get some? Who told you supposed to get exactly what you want off rip? That's why I said.
That's not what I'm thinking.
You got to get. You got
my mentality.
What I'm saying is, man, you got to get what you can get so you can learn what you need to learn. You're 25 years old. Your brain just stopped developing. Like, you understand? Like, what do you? 12 and a half twice.
Stop.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got all of these ideas, and let me just be honest. You got all these ideas and concepts about what you want, but you have to experience some shit first.
Exactly.
You have to go through some shit first so that experience can reflect back to you exactly who you are under pressure. And relationships put you under pressure. You can't wait and pick and choose and say, well, you know, I don't like this and I don't like that. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a preference. What I'm saying is you're not going to get exactly what you want. You understand? You're not going to get exactly what you want. You're going to get close to what you want. Sometimes you're going to get more than what you want. But whatever you get, you're going to get that experience. And it is that experience that is going to be your tutor. You can't run from the experience looking for the perfect situation.
There is none.
A perfect situation doesn't exist. Like
right.
My background with the relationship.
So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to write down your top 5 relationship wants. I bet you can do that shit right now. Let's hear it. You said no drama. Trust.
Loyalty. Intelligence.
Trust and loyalty, the same thing. Go ahead.
Okay. So what am I? I need 4 more?
Yeah.
Intelligence, ambition, and kindness.
All right. What's the difference between intelligence and smarts?
For me, intelligence, well, smarts, I guess, would be where you can apply your intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm listening.
In an applicable way.
Mm-hmm.
So I would actually prefer smarts now that you make that point.
You think? Okay. See what I mean? Like, you don't even really know my... like, you don't even really know, like, right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you don't really know. Intelligence is consciousness. You're not going to find a conscious person at 25. It's quite rare, right? A smart person, you're right, is someone who could take advantage of a situation, who could size things up in the moment. Street smarts. Oh, this is what this is. Oh, I recognize that. I could utilize this, that, and the third. That's smarts. Intelligence is some different, higher vibrational shit. Not going to find an intelligent 25-year-old just yet. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying it's exceedingly rare that you're going to find a fully self-realized, conscious 25-year-old. Okay, that's why I asked you the difference between smarts and intelligence. A smart motherfucker is well-read. That's the difference. Smart motherfucker is smart. No shit. You get it? Well, the capital of Morocco is Casablanca, right? Oh, this is the Gibraltar Strait, yes. And this is the Mediterranean. That's a smart motherfucker. A conscious person is totally different. You understand? So do you see how I'm pointing out the flaws in what you want?
Yeah, I see. I'm learning.
You said trust and loyalty, same thing. Motherfuckers are always conditionally loyal. And trust is also based on conditions as well. Right?
True.
So if the conditions change, does the trust and the loyalty change as well?
Of course.
All righty then. So you're asking for some
By
fake
definition.
shit off top. You want to keep going?
Cyber hug to you, bro.
What are some tangible things I should be seeking then?
Again, the only tangible thing in your life right now should be your pursuit of your purpose. You understand? Once you get your hands around your purpose's neck, you become that much more attractive to meaningful women. Because meaningful women will see that you got your purpose in a stranglehold. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is that nigga glowing? Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now, you got a whole bunch of jumbled, lightweight ideas about what it is that you want.
Yeah, relax.
Does this make sense to you at all?
Yes, it's resonating with me.
All right, good.
He ain't gonna relax.
All I'm gonna tell you is, man, take your time, brother. All right? Take your time. Relax. The real journey is the journey of self. Who the fuck am I under certain conditions? How was I raised? And how will those beliefs that I picked up in my home environment, how will those beliefs shape my relationships? Travel, see the world. Where are you from originally?
I'm from California originally. Then I lived in West Virginia for a few years, and then I lived in Chicago since high school.
Yeah. Have you been overseas? Have you been to Africa? Have you been to Europe?
No.
Fuck a chick from Amsterdam. Get some motherfucking London love. Go on down to Cuba. Get some melanin on you, boy. You understand? Go to Jamaica. Go to Belize. See the culture. I love what Quincy Jones would say. Quincy was like, every culture you go to, pick up five words in their language. It'll connect you to the culture. You can't live amongst people and not know their language. When you know their language, you're connected to the culture. You understand?
Dig.
All right, brother. Got love for you, man.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Always, man.
All right.
You're welcome. She's out
Relax,
there.
remember.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, tonight is fire, my nigga. This coaching land, nigga. We gonna keep coaching you, nigga.
He wants to be in a relationship.
Lord
Bless his
Jesus, I
heart.
hope I get a chance to coach this nigga.
He's so uptight,
Yeah,
man.
he wants a woman.
That's
All right.
25.
He'll find a woman.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna find a woman until he find a man in himself first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, they come unexpected. Boom, where you come from?
You understand? They be everywhere. When you on your God shit, boy. When you shining. Oh, when you're shining from the inside, they like moths. Like, oh, there he is.
There's the flame.
Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Callers, get at me. 323-230-4610. That's the number to dial. I want to know what you're thinking. You want a confession? Non-judgmental confession? Go ahead. Cuss somebody out. Who cut you off today? Of course, I do private coaching sessions. Netta, go to my website, IamZoeWilliams.com. But let me just say this. People get my price, and then they back off. They hit me up all the time for coaching. They want free coaching. No. All right? Only serious inquiries from my coaching. You really want your life to change, I'll get at you. But if you just trying to figure out how much I charge so you could back out, don't, okay? Don't send the email. IamZoeWilliams.com. Holler at me if you really, really, really want coaching. All right? The number to dial tonight for our micro coaching sessions is either a confession or a coaching session. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Boost Mobile. Caller. What's your name? You're on the line. Where are you calling from? Speak on it. Caller?
Oh, wow. Hi.
Au revoir.
This is Brittany from Jackson, Mississippi.
Brittany
Hi,
from
Brittany.
Jackson,
Hey, Brittany.
Mississippi. Hey, what up? What up? What up?
Well, I've been listening to you for like a couple of years, and I don't know, I didn't really have anything to ask about, but I just wanted to give you all a shout out, and definitely watching you on YouTube.
Oh, much
hey,
love,
Brittany.
Brittany.
Thank you, girl.
Mississippi.
Thank you for bringing in Mississippi.
You're welcome.
All
East
right.
Coast. Whoop, whoop.
That ain't East Coast. That's
That's
the
the
South.
southeast.
It's
No,
still the East.
It's the South.
It's still
She
in the
like,
East.
don't get
They ain't even
twisted.
got
It's
no
still on the
coast
East.
in Mississippi. Wait a
got
minute, they do.
good
They
green.
got the Gulf Coast.
The Mississippi Gulf.
That's right. Well, thank you, baby girl. We appreciate you. Little Southern
Oh, you're
comfort. Call back
welcome.
anytime.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Brittany. Happy holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, today's show is fire.
It's deep. I was deep.
Hey man, play that what is it? Ronald and Keisha. Let's play that real quick, and then we'll come back to the callers. Caller, you can call us anytime, 323-230-4610. We'll be back in 2 seconds. Two seconds.
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
Man, this be bumping too.
Love that.
Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the voice of reason. No, let it ride. We in here just vibing right now. People been calling, either getting coaching sessions or sharing non-judgmental confessions. Yeah. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. This shit is fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are enjoying ourselves today, man.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of Morse code?
I don't know what that was.
Hey, if you want to call in and get a confession off your chest, I know it's the holidays. It's a very stressful time. You know, somebody cut you off. Somebody stole your parking lot, your parking spot. Somebody stole your Christmas gifts. A lot of that. During this time, a lot of thefts go up. You know, call us right now. Somebody said, Brittany hit my line. Brittany, don't listen to these niggas. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but seriously, I mean, sometimes it's a very tough time, you know, during the year. So just call us, you know, share. Let us know. Get it off your chest. 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Boost Mobile. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it.
Yeah, it's Taylor from L.A. Calling you in, Zoe, to let you know I'm having bad holidays. Been having bad holidays for a few Christmases.
What happened, man?
Yeah, my expectations, I called in before, you know. I would get into a point of buying gifts for the holidays, like, you know, a lot of things that, you know, basically buying perfume, clothes, different things of that nature, and expecting to have the same thing back. And I've been dealing with that for a while now. I've been dealing with several things coming to a point of, you know, I'll go out and buy all these gifts and everything, and I'm not receiving socks and T-shirts.
So the people not putting thought into the gift.
Yeah.
You putting thought into it, and you're expecting reciprocity.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you should never give a gift. And I'm just being honest. You should never give a gift. And this is, to me, this is the weakness of the season. Most people give so they can receive. So if I spend a little extra piece of bread, they're going to recognize that, and then they're going to follow suit. That's not always the case. Because you can't attach a person's consciousness to a gift. Like, we attach our consciousness. How many times have you heard said, that's what I would have done? But that doesn't transfer over to the person you dealing with.
Not at all.
So, again, I'm not saying you don't have a credible gripe. Meaning, hey, man, take some thought. Be considerate. If you know I put effort into the gifts I give, you should, you know, consider me if you're going to get me a gift. But for your sanity, you shouldn't make that a deal breaker if they don't.
Exactly.
A lot of times our giving is one way, meaning this gift is coming to you because you mean something to me. But the gift coming back, if it isn't of equal or close to or as good, then we tend to think the gift represents how these people feel about us. They might not be good at gift giving. They might not be good at the whole process. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And then sometimes they might be on the gift might be a goddamn reflection of what they think of you.
Some BS.
Here's this. You ain't shit.
I'm just selfish.
You dig? Like, sometimes it is selfishness. But this is why I never get caught up in the bullshit of gift giving. Now, I've had people give me gifts. I have a young lady. She gives me a gift every year. She's such a sweetheart.
Aww.
I mean, she's really sweet. And she gives it out of the kindness of her heart. And she knows that I don't like it in terms of just the whole season of it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't like none of it. I don't really want to participate.
I'm the same way.
But she's such a warm, cool spirit that you kind of get caught up in it. She'd be like, I know you don't want this gift, but I got you one anyway because I was thinking about you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. But what makes her an adult is in her mind, she understands he don't really get down like this. So I don't have an expectation for him to be out Christmas shopping for me. This is what I want to do. Do you see the maturity in her decision to do something for another person without the motherfucking bait tied to it that says, you got to do this for me too? See, a lot of times with that Christmas shit, that's what it's tied to.
Yeah.
I got you this. Now let me see what you got me. That's why it's the biggest consumerism time of the year. Yeah. America makes most of its bread during this time, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
but,
so listen, let me just say this one last thing, and then you get your point here. Just give because you want to give. Don't give because you're looking to get something. Just give because you want to. Then that'll take the expectations out the way. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. I tried that one time where I just said, you don't have to give me a gift. You're special enough just, for the season. And, she talked about, I need to get you a gift. This is something I want you to wear throughout the year and different things of that nature. And I just told her I didn't want it.
Wait, hold on. You can't give me no gift with no motherfucking rules. This is something I want you to wear throughout the... Get the fuck out of here. You and your gift, get out of here.
Oh.
I'm not wearing no shit because you want me to... What? Fuck out of here.
We know what kind of gifts them were.
This right here, you already know what kind of motherfucker you dealing with. I bought you a turtleneck. I want to see it once every 2 weeks. That's twice a month. You must wear the turtleneck twice a month, my nigga. What? You don't kick the hardest rock, the nearest, hardest fucking boulder, my nigga. Kick the shit out of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? The fuck is going on? All these stipulations with your gift. Well, give me my gift back then. I bet you heard that before too, haven't you?
Yes.
And get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Gift with all these strings on it. The string's supposed to be off once I tear this motherfucker open.
Oh
my God. So we kind of already done dealt with who you fuck with, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it seems real selfish to me, though.
Yeah, man. Maybe you dating who you are.
Yeah. It seems that way. You know,
Shit just didn't hit full
lately,
circle.
I haven't been too giving on the gifts.
Bam, boom.
All right. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate the call. This was good.
Thank you.
All right.
Happy holiday.
Hopefully. Shit. Oh, Indian giving ass.
You know that was some lingerie. I need you to wear this.
You need to wear these Speedos, nigga, twice a week.
With the elephant face on them.
Hilarious. Ooh. That was too funny.
This shit is great. I
That
love
was
this. Too funny. This shit is great. We got callers on the line. Caller. Y'all can call us. It's either confession or coaching session. Your choice. We're having a great time here at the Voice of Reason right now.
Yes, we are.
This shit is nuts, my nigga. Call us right now, 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what it do, man? It's Django calling from Dallas, man. What's happening?
What's happening?
Django.
Django, you all up in it, nigga?
He's
I
on
see two guys, nigga.
What's happening, man? What's the word, bro?
Yo, man, I just want to tell you, man, I've been watching you for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? You, Corey, you know what I mean? Your show has enlightened me in so many ways, brother, man. It's just, I salute you, bro, for everything you do, man. Just know that off the top.
Thank you, man.
And shout out to everybody on that West Coast, man. All my family out there in Inglewood, all my people in Long Beach, all my family from Funny, all my people from motherfucking me, what my cousin say from Centennial High. All my people out there in California, family. What's happening, baby? You know, it's our 10 on mine.
What's up?
That out the way.
All right. We
Now
appreciate that, man.
Now, got that out the way. Man, look, how do you improve with opening up your heart, man? Because, you know, I'm trouble, man, with trusting, man, because I lost my mom at a young age, bro, about 10 years old. So, you know, then went to the States and shit. So, you know, I have a problem with trust issues, man. Like, how do you get over that trust? Because I think, bro, it's like I would really like to put my heart on the line like that, bro. So I'll be like, you know, I'll be kind of standoffish. How do you get over that willingness to give a woman your heart?
First off, you got to go through the fire. See, let me just tell you something. Anybody who's looking for trust is in fear. That's what if trust was on one side of a coin, fear would be on the other side. You got to overcome fear. First off, your mama's gone, right?
Yeah.
You can't look for your mama in another woman. Gonna love you like mama loved you.
Never.
Real.
They gonna love you different. It don't mean they can't love you powerfully. Don't mean they can't love you for real. It just means they're gonna love you differently, brother. So you can't hold them to the standard of who mama was to you.
Right. I don't think I ain't trying to do that, though. It's more like, you know, just the simple fact of even opening up, period, because, you know, how we come up out here, it's like, you know, we just kind of, unfortunately, you know, the climate is kind of like, it's more of a player atmosphere. It's not so much a, you know, like how Papa and them used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's more like,
so
take them down and leave them.
I'm gonna come back to you now. I'm gonna come back to you. Love equates to meaning. The game is frivolous. Everybody that's playing the game, that's some frivolous shit. And the game get old. The game is predicated on how long we can stimulate each other. We take stimulation to mean good relationship. Oh, I'm stimulated. Whether it's sexually, mentally, emotionally, financially, I'm stimulated. But let me tell you something. All them things get old. Real love equates to meaning. Here's the thing, bro. You can't find it in another until you find it in yourself. It is a self-development process. You loving you, you accepting you, you trusting you. Can you trust yourself in the presence of your top 3 weaknesses? This is for you.
Yeah, that's some heavy shit, bro. I can't even answer that, bro.
You understand? So if you can't trust yourself in the presence of your top 3 weaknesses, how the fuck you gonna attract somebody who is trustworthy, who is worthy of your trust and you're worthy of theirs?
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So basically, like the energy that I'm giving off is reciprocating back to me, even though it's not necessarily the outcome that I want to see.
Exactly. You manifesting some untrustworthy motherfuckers because you suspicious emotionally.
Or he ain't to be trusted.
Or he ain't to be trusted.
No, that ain't the case with me. I don't play that old Flugazi shit. Not down here in Texas. That'll get your legs shaved in so many words.
But you understand though, right?
Yeah. I got what you meant whenever you said about 3 or 4 sentences ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of clicked in my head what you said.
What you're seeking in others is what you're seeking, or what you're seeking in others can be found in yourself. And until you find it in yourself, you're never going to find it in great quantity in someone else.
Damn. So basically the reason that I'm having the trouble coming across, I say, quality sisters that, you would take to the women of your family is because I'm basically putting out energy that's unsure. Right. Or it's energy that's skeptical. So therefore, the universe doesn't really know what I want. It's giving me whatever.
No, it's giving you exactly what you want right now. And these women are not necessarily low quality women. These women are textbooks. Your job is to read them. They're coming with your lessons because you're vibrating. You're vibrating something. They need something from you, and you need something from them. And you're supposed to grow through the experience. But because they're not what you're looking for, you're downgrading them as if they don't have value, when in fact, they're coming with the lesson I'm talking about right now.
Right.
So what are they coming with, bro? Are they coming with the energy that I'm giving them?
Yes.
Which might be unsurety.
They're coming with what you putting out.
So that's why they coming like on some I'm gonna be the maintenance man shit instead of the, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of playing the game, bro. This shit get old, man. I'm here across town, here to H-Town. This shit get old, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to find a better way to make a better day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, dog.
I see myself in a revolving door, bro. Because it's like, damn, bro, this shit get old, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I called you, man. Because I know you gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I asked you, bro. So like, basically, I have to reevaluate how I'm looking at these sisters. You know what I'm saying? How I'm valuing them.
Exactly.
Because it's really my subconscious that's saying, well, it ain't. It's just this, it's just that, or she just a nice skirt, and I'm not appreciating her value as a woman, as far as her mind and what she's bringing.
How about
That's what you're trying to tell me about?
How about it? How about it? I'll smoke a bag of that with you, pimp.
No, I'm asking you because I'm trying
to
rationalize it.
What did I just say? What you're seeking in others is already in you. You just gave yourself the answer. I told you something, and then you framed it up from inside and gave me what I just said. You couldn't have did that if it wasn't already in you. Mm-hmm. And the women are coming with the same shit. Your skeptical ass is attracting they skeptical ass.
All right, bro. All
right.
I got you, Zo.
I appreciate it, man.
Salute to LA, man. Shout out to my family out in Compton and Brompton and Inglewood and Long Beach. Everybody out there in Pasadena. All my people out there in goddamn me, what's that place out there? Damn, going toward the valley, man. Santa Monica. Got family out there, man. You know what it is. This your people from Texas, man. Y'all hold it down. And if y'all need some water for them damn fires, man, we just a call away, baby.
Yeah, we need water here.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody for calling in. Thank you so much. This was an amazing topic, amazing show. We might have to do this again.
That was fun.
That was good.
This was dope. Damn. Come on, y'all. This shit is fire, man. Y'all got to continue to support Zoe's channel. You hit that super chat button. We got to go. This may or may not be the last show of the year.
Yeah, my sister couldn't get in. She was trying to get in.
And my friend either.
All right, so I guess we'll do Friday. We might do Friday, man. This shit was fire. I appreciate everybody for calling in. Thank you so much. The Voice of Reason was live, but we'll be back Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Thank you guys so much. And we out. Deuces.
Deuces.
See y'all.